I want to take actually an opportunity just before I get started to thank my entire campaign staff. So many of you have been hearing from some of the remarkable organizers that are on my team, from so many of our staff members. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for taking their calls. Thank you for texting with them. Thank you for engaging with them. It means the world to me. As someone who has worked in advocacy, who has worked in public service, I know how much it means for people to be willing to have these conversations and to pick up the phone and to talk and to share a little bit of your precious time. So I want to say thank you to my team from the bottom of my heart for the tireless work that you do. I know that it isn't always easy. Campaigns aren't easy. And so I'm just grateful from the bottom of my heart for the work that they do each and every single day. And I'm grateful for each and every single one of you, for everything that you have done for this campaign, for the support that you've shown, for being here today to talk about the issues that matter most to us as New Mexicans. You know, I've been underestimated my entire life and career. I grew up on the border as a young queer person of color in a family that dealt with addiction, abuse, financial insecurities. And I'll tell you that there were those who didn't think that the young, goofy kid who talked funny was going to amount to much. But over the years, I proved them wrong. It's the same way I felt when I was the governor's legislative director, the youngest in the country, when again, there were those who didn't think that we could deliver. Whether they were lawyers, whether they were legislators, whether they were advocates, we were second guessed. But still, we passed climate change legislation. We raised the minimum wage. And just this past fall, we did what Congress couldn't. We passed meaningful COVID relief for families just like yours at a time when the pandemic was surging in our state. But I'm just one voice, one face in a community who's been overlooked and underestimated for far too long, who's been told that we have to wait for the real change that'll make a difference in our lives and instead should settle for the scraps that we get from Washington, D.C. We've been told that we have to wait for the powerful changes that'll deliver on the dignity of healthcare, the environmental justice of real climate change legislation, the opportunity at affordable higher education, and the security of an immigration system that treats every single family with compassion. We shouldn't have to wait. And I'm running for Congress because I understand that we can't wait. It's time to listen to and believe those who have been underestimated and second-guessed. It's time for Medicare for all. It's time for a Green New Deal. It's time to eliminate student loan debt. It's time for comprehensive immigration reform. So you know what I say? Never underestimate those who are passionate, who are driven, who are willing to work harder than everybody else, especially when there's so much on the line. We can't wait. The time is now. I'm ready. I know that you're ready. This community is ready. New Mexico is ready. So I'm looking forward to talking to you more tonight about these issues. And again, I'm just so grateful for you and every single thing that you've done for my campaign already. Thank you.